I don't know. I might make this a regular thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Marked by God. Gonna wait for some people to get notifications so we can do this little show here today. Apologize about the tightness of this room. I use this room primarily for storage and to do my shows and hangouts. So I just want to make sure. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna let you guys ask me whatever you want to ask me here today. We can talk about whatever, but your questions do have to be appropriate. I know a lot of people are, they think they think a lot about stuff, and they think I got a scam on here and all this other stuff and whatnot. But if you got any questions about that, just ask away, and I'll answer to the best of my ability. If you have any questions. So if you believe that I'm scamming people and all this other nonsense, I want to ask away. So far, nobody's asking any questions. Oh, it goes back over there. Hold on 1 second, guys. Vaco, hold on 1 second, man. Hold on. Vaco, you there? Vaco? Yeah, I hear you. I'm doing a live show right now, man, called Ask GMan on Marked by God. And they can hear you, so. You there? I guess he hung up. I don't know. Let me see something here. Let me close that. A lot of stuff on this thing that's open that should be closed. Does anybody have any questions? There's a live chat right there for a reason. A really busy day today. I've a couple of busy last few days on here or whatnot. Not on YouTube because I haven't been on here, obviously. I'll be deleting this video when this video is over. So I'm just waiting for people to get together, come together and whatnot, and ask me whatever questions you want. This is Ask GMan. If you think I'm a scammer or you think I got some plot and some plan or whatever, this is the time to ask your questions because, usually con people, they're not confrontational or aren't as confident as I am. So let's hear the reasons why you believe I'm scamming people here. Let's go back and see what's going on here. Calling Beckel right now, guys, so just give me a second here. Because you guys don't seem to want to be asking many questions. Live chat's there, nobody's saying anything. I'm a little surprised. You Beckel?
Hey, brother, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm doing a live show, so don't say nothing personal or nothing like that. They can hear you.
Oh, no, it's okay. I don't have anything personal to say anyway. Can you hear me okay?
I hear you just fine. I hear they're harassing you, man, about about their revelation that they got.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I want to get to an area where I have a better signal.
All right, do that. So I'm on the phone with Beckel, guys, if you guys want to know what's going on. Of course, if you're watching this right now and you want to ask me a question, please leave your question in the live chat. I don't see nobody leaving anything on here. Let me make sure it's not a problem on my end or anything like that. Make sure that you guys can actually see me. Let's go to more. God, let's see. I don't want to find out you guys are leaving comments and then I'm the one to find out you guys are leaving comments and then I'm the one to find. Okay, so it is. So okay, so nobody isn't leaving no comments. Vec, are you there? My phone's on 20%.
All right, how about now? Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, I hear you. So tell me something. They're harassing you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you remember when you told me that the next time I get a job, not to say anything about it in public or anything like that, or if I end up going back to the old one, don't say nothing in public. You remember that?
Right, yeah.
It was you, Antonio, and several other people came to me in private saying, listen, dude, even if they do hire you back there, don't say nothing about it in public, right?
I don't remember saying that part, but I was talking about with the new job.
Oh, okay. But
I mean,
on Thursday, I went back to the old job for like an hour or so. And then today he had me do the whole day because he wanted to see if they was going to call. So toward the end of the day, the voice sounded, I'm about 98% sure that was Saka that called the job and said that I was on a live Google Hangout when he called the show. I mean, sorry, when he called when he called the store over there. So he was basically feeling sorry for me because he went and counted his inventory, realized that these knuckleheads was lying like I was telling him they was about me taking barrels and all this other stuff and whatnot. They see some barrels in this room I'm in and they think I stole them. I don't know how many times he's been in this house and seen everything in here. I'm one of his best customers and I work there, you know? Anyway, so I went back there. It looks like he's going to rehire me. I'm live right now, so I'll call you in private about what he told me.
All the details, okay.
Yeah, they screwed up today. If they would have called me 5 minutes later, they would have got away with that mess. But I got to tell you who was standing there when they did that. I got to tell you that. Yep. So they messed up.
I'm glad they got caught.
Yeah, they're in a lot of trouble. Yeah, but the thing is this though, why call there though? See, Redline did a Google Hangout, right? Talking about some, leave them alone. I'm not bothering them. This is proof they're bothering me. You know what I mean? So this is them bothering me. They're harassing me. So Redline got on there and he was being an actor on there, or he was just being ignorant because he doesn't know what's going on in this community. You know what I mean? He doesn't know that they're actively calling me and harassing me and all this stuff. Huh?
Is it possible you're in a hangout right now, right?
Yeah, I'm doing a live show right now, and these this is why I think I got a lot of like 14-year-olds and 13-year-olds subscribed to my channel. I got like a lot of kids subscribed to my channel.
Is it possible?
Yeah.
Is it possible I can get a link to the room?
This is a live show, one-man show. I can't bring nobody in here. I decided to do that instead of a hangout.
I got you. Okay, I got you. Well, if I may real quick, just throw in my 2 cents of what happened to me about an hour and a half ago.
They did it to you too?
I'm sorry, you still there?
They did it to you too? I'm here, Beck, okay?
All right, you can hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, all right, great. 1 second. I got a really poor signal here, so I think there's a little bit of a lag on my part.
All right.
But I just wanted to say, at around, I can even tell you what time I actually got the message here. At around 2:30, Holy Spackle sends me a private message on Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
And the video, she sends me a link to a video, which I sent to you already.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So before I sent it to you, though, I watched the video, and it's you answering the phone at your old job.
Right. That was today.
Right. And now immediately, the first thing that came to my mind is, okay, they made this phone call today. Okay. And what does that tell me? That tells me that either GMan was lying about getting fired or he got his job back.
Right.
So, but since I don't know either one, what did I do? I asked Holy Spackle a series of questions. Here are the questions. I said, have you spoken to GMan since he lost his job? Question number 2, has he made any announcement that he got his job back? Question number 3, had he made an announcement that he was still unemployed? Question number 4, how do you know if he, between the time we last heard from him, which was last week, and after True Empiricism's fundraiser video, that he got his job back?
Right.
Number 4.
Right.
Number 5, why are you so quick to coddle the atheist? Why are you so quick to coddle the atheist when you haven't talked to GMan yet to see if he is indeed caught in a lie?
Right.
See, so I'm asking her all these questions, and she doesn't answer any of them. All she does is resort to accusing me of defending you, as a liar, which she hasn't proven yet. And she says that you're super hurting for money. He's a liar, and you support a liar. And then because she won't answer my question, I just resorted to saying, you're too emotionally invested in this, which is why you're not answering my questions. And I said, no one is supporting him. I'm only asking you some questions to which none of you respond.
Right.
And then she calls you a criminal. And I says, oh, okay. So how do you know he's a criminal?
Yeah. I like to know how they know that too.
Yeah. So again, this is a so-called Christian resorting to this type of rhetoric and attack. She doesn't seem like she's interested in seeing you, get right with God or whatnot. She seems more interested in trying to cast you as a bad person. So GMan, it just astounds me that all I did was ask her some questions. I said, how do you know that GMan? How do you know if GMan? I mean, because listen, you got fired from your job a couple weeks ago.
I'm sorry, Beckel. And who got me fired from my job?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. And this is the part that they keep forgetting. Who got me fired from my job?
Yeah, well, the atheist haters.
And then they're supposed to be apologetic about it, but nobody donated, right? And that's what they don't understand. There's $0.00 in my PayPal because nobody donated for that thing and whatnot. And somebody's on here saying I committed fraud.
I'm glad you brought that up. Because again, see, here's another one of their desperate. I'm so glad that your boss. And I know you said you're going to give me more details in private.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm so glad that your boss actually experienced this firsthand. Because then this is just going to put the nail in the coffin there for these monkeys who just want to try to mess with your life and your livelihood.
Yep. This ain't got nothing to do with the great debate. This has to do with a bunch of bored people on here who ain't got no life, who ain't got no hobbies or anything like that and whatnot. Who all they want to do is talk about me. I was going to leave for 30 days. 30 days. And they couldn't even leave me alone while I was gone for 30 days. These people are cracking me up.
That goes to show how much of a low life that they are, man. They have nothing else better to do but to. And I think one of them was even doing a video about like doing flashback and talk about all the old conversations with you. And
who cares?
Wow,
but anyway, yeah. Who cares what they're doing? But Beckel, check this out though, Beckel. Check this out. You remember in that Google Hangout where Redline said that I was the one starting trouble with them? I'm honestly, out of everything that was said in Redline's room, that was probably by far the dumbest thing that they could have tried to do in that room. You know what I mean? This today just proves that these people are harassing me. You know what I mean? And obviously there's other proof of that. You know, that's why I'm beyond them. That's why I keep telling people to leave these atheists on the internet alone. The atheism is dead. Their arguments are dead. And now their reputations are dead. You know? So
but let me just lay this out here, the time span here. So that people who are just now tuning in can really understand who's at fault here. Okay? You lost your job because atheists are fooling around, calling your place of work, leaving, a whole bunch of messages and stuff.
Right.
Okay? And the boss, it's
I gotta tell you what he said today.
It's understandable.
I was so happy when I heard what I heard. Woo!
Right.
It's gonna get real on here soon, dude. Because right now they think they're doing something.
You get let go from your job.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
About the next week, the week after, True Empiricism decides that out of the goodness of his heart, he wants to put together a fundraiser video. Okay, that's the following week or the weeks after.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
After that, we don't hear from you. We don't hear. Nobody hears from you.
Because I'm looking for a job. Because I'm looking for a job. And then I had several people, Christians and atheists alike, coming to me in private. GMan, if you get a job, don't talk about it in public. Redline just did a Google Hangout saying, keep your privacy. Don't talk about it in public. So I was going to make the announcement today. And before I can even get home, there's a million YouTube videos. I'm like, what the heck is this? These people, listen, this is what I'm talking about, dude. They ain't got listen to me. I'm talking about as high as who's the most popular person doing all of this right now? Who's the most popular person out of all of them doing this? I would say all the way from the top of the rung of
besides Dragnet?
Yeah, Dragnet or Steve McCrae doesn't say anything. He's more popular than McCrae's killing. Steve McCrae's whipping Dragnet's behind. Yeah. Steve McCrae's got respect on here. People look at Steve McCrae as a respectful person. Steve McRae is going to be on the radio and on
I wouldn't sleep
TV.
on him too much either, but yeah.
But here's the thing, though. He's going to be on radio and TV. Dragnut's going to be on here just disappearing in obscurity. You know what I mean? So the bottom line is that if you look at from the top of Redline all the way to the bottom of MP and these other people, and all these videos, and I'm like, my God, these people are dumb. You know what I mean? You do understand I got a channel and I'm going to get home and I'm going to tell my side of the story, right? These people, and then the people following them are so stupid. It's not even funny. It's like, I feel so sorry for these people.
G-Man, you know what? Because they're so fixated on the fact that they have no life and the fixated that
say that again.
So much,
say that again, because they need to hear that. They don't have a life. Say that again.
They don't. The problem is so deep. The fact that they don't have a life, that they are going to heavily investigate this whole thing in any way, shape, or form.
I'm so important. That's why. That's why I'm so important.
They're going to find, yes, I guarantee they are going to heavily investigate. They're going to do Google Hangouts where they heavily investigate the time where you first announced that you got fired up until today, and they're going to make all these investigations trying to pinpoint how they know that you lied about losing your job in the first place.
And then they're going to expect me to respond to all of these videos too. I'm supposed to respond to every little thing that they say. That's what they think. I got a life, and I actually got things to do in my life. I'm pretty busy right now, so I don't got no time to be responding to these idiotic, mindless, non-thoughtful videos they make.
Guarantee you're gonna get links sent to you to saying, we got proof that G-Man was lying.
I got a comment sent to me today.
He never got fired.
I got a comment sent to me today.
And then they're gonna go through all this hoops and
Becco.
And gymnastics in order to prove it.
Becco, the guy who got me fired sent me an address, and he thinks I live there. So you know what? On the day when I said I lived there, because I had to go back and actually look at the live chat. That's not my address. Like that's not my address. You know what I mean? So I'm looking back at this. I'm like, wow, these people are still. Oh my God, man.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are incredibly.
I need a different word because I can do better than stupid. I can
it's
do.
Sad, man. It really is sad.
I can say they're stupid. They're dumb. They lack normal intelligence.
Shannon wanted me to tell you that she's watching. Just to let you know, she's watching right now.
You talking about Shanny for Christ?
Yeah.
Oh, tell my sister from another mother. I said, how she doing? Oh, bye. Shanny, how you doing, Shanny? Big hug. So, yeah, man, I was going to do this massive yard sale today because I got all these tools here that I'm not using. The kind of construction I do, I don't need a lot of this stuff. This is a grinder. Yeah. I don't know if you're watching YouTube or not, but I'm showing a grinder on here. I don't need stuff like this. I'm just going to sell this stuff and try to make money that way, because while I'm going to be working there again, I don't know when I'm going to begin full time. That's the problem.
Okay. Well, anyway, G-Man, I just wanted to, because I'm on my break. I still got a few minutes to talk, but I just wanted to let you know before I have to leave that that's what happened to me today. It just like out of the blue. I'm at work. I'm working, doing my job, and then next thing you know, I get this random message from Holy Spackle telling me that your boy G-Man is a liar.
That's why I don't fellowship with her, and that's why Becco. And I know you guys, because everybody keeps saying you don't talk to me behind the scene, which is a lie. You know what I mean? That's why I'm highly critical of her. You know, I don't believe she's got the Holy Spirit. I don't believe she's saved. I don't believe Spackle is saved. You know how I feel about Fiona, and you know how I feel about some of these, like the anarchists and some of these people in here. So it's not like I'm calling those guys up anytime asking them to pray for me or anything like that. I think those people are snakes and liars, and people should be ignoring them on something real. Because if that woman was my sister in Christ, she'll be saying, you know what, G-Man, despite all the things you said, all the things, I'm praying for you, and I'm hoping that God's gonna open up a door. She ain't doing none of that stuff. That woman's wishing. These people want me dead. It's too bad that's not gonna happen, but that's what they want. Because I serve Jesus Christ. I don't serve the devil. So, you know.
Yeah, it's really, and I told Holy Spackle, it's really, really sad. I mean, she doesn't want to engage in conversation about how she knows that you are lying. I mean, she just wants to jump on the atheist bandwagon and just embrace everything that they have against you, instead of trying to search these things out for herself, which Christians are commanded to do, by the way. We're not commanded to just go on ahead and accept whatever's being told us.
Being a busybody is a sin. Being a busybody is a sin.
Yep, that too.
Being a busybody is a sin. And Holy Spackle.
If you're a liberal Christian, I guess that could mean anything. I guess.
Holy Spackle. This is what Holy Spackle's been doing lately. Holy Spackle believes that all you got to do is walk around here and verbally say you're a Christian, and you don't have to actually apply the actual scripture to your life. That's what she actually believes.
Right. Well, she could think that if she wants. I mean, but I just fear for people like that, and according to what we see in Matthew chapter 7, verses 21 through 23.
Hold on a minute. Let me give Shandy for Christ a wrench.
Like, have we not done many wonderful works in your name is good enough for her to get saved? Then she's sadly mistaken.
1 second, Veckle. Shandy for Christ, you got a wrench, Shandy. If anybody on here, let me give True Empiricism both True Empiricism and Shandy are mods. If they come in this live chat being disrespectful, y'all know what to do, right? Because I don't care if we only have one person watching. If they can't be respectful, show them the door. I heard Dragnut's having a Google Hangout. I'll even announce it. Why don't all of you wonderful people go to his channel? You can in his channel. He doesn't care about morality. Dragnut doesn't care about children watching his show. Dragnut doesn't care about foul language and all the other stuff and whatnot. Go to his channel and you can do that there. Here, we actually care what children are watching. So if you leave a comment here. Yeah, true. They're on to us, man. What are we gonna do? Oh my Lord. True Empiricism says, hey, G-Man, they're on to us, bro. Oh man, these people want me to be this immoral monster so bad. They want me to be like Godzilla so bad, but they ain't got nothing on me, dude. Nothing.
I know it's bad. All they're doing is it just makes me laugh and a little bit giddy that they want so bad to have some dirt on you, but yet they don't have anything.
Yeah. They ain't got nothing on me. And whatever's out there, I probably don't care about anyway, so.
You got this 4-minute long video when one of them is calling you at work, at your job. You answer the phone.
Right.
And they try to make it look like G-Man is caught in a lie. He was never unemployed the whole time. Didn't need any money. And then you said, as far as the fundraiser, you never got any money, right? No money was ever donated.
Hey,
is that what you're saying?
Okay. True Empiricism did the fundraiser because I asked him to, and he also offered to do it. And then nobody's donated. I mean, I can check my PayPal now. Hold on. Let me see if anybody donated.
At least you didn't see anything. Okay.
Well, I haven't seen nothing since he did it. Let me try it. Let me see here. Because I knew the atheist wasn't going to give nothing. You know what I mean? Because they're a hate cult. You know what I mean? They want me to help them with their problems and whatnot. But when I go through something, none of them are there. Like I said, all of this stuff is very telling about their community. You know what I mean? And the internet's never going to forget either.
Absolutely.
So let me take a look at the emails here real quick. No, I didn't receive anything yet.
It's funny, but it's kind of sad too.
No, I didn't. Let me check the other one. Hold on. No, I didn't receive nothing yet. Nope, I ain't get nothing. Nobody donated nothing to me yet. And when they do donate, and if somebody does donate, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna what do you call it? I'm gonna get the date that they gave.
Yeah, I would think that if you did receive anything, you would have at least made a video saying, thank you guys for your prayers and support, and financial support, and all that other stuff. But they just trying so hard, and they're foaming at the mouth, desperate to try to pin you as some sort of criminal, as some sort of scam artist.
Well, I know why they're doing it.
Just to get some free money.
I figured this out a month ago on why they're actually trying to demonize me, and I gave them a hint to what it was with that with the video I uploaded called "The Persecuted Church." You see it on my main channel?
I didn't see that yet.
Yeah, I got like 1,000 something views on that thing. I think it's called "The Persecuted Church," and I took my time to put that together, man. You're gonna like it when you watch it. But I talked about why it's important for them to demonize us, and then what happens after they demonize us. And I talked about what's happening to our brothers and sisters overseas, what's going on here in America, and just how violent these people are becoming towards Christians and whatnot. And these atheists are just as guilty as these other religions. They sit there and they talk about the violence of all these other religions and whatnot, but look at how they're behaving right now. And these are atheists who claim that they're supposed to be these moral people, and they think this is not going to be shoved down their throats. They're crazy. This is why I don't consider them to be moral, man. I say they don't got a basis for their morality, and these people are the most evilest people online. They're evil, yo. There's nothing good about these people at all.
The fact that they're doing this. Yeah, the fact that
MP didn't donate. You know what MP did? MP made a video bragging about. Check it out. MP didn't donate. You know what MP did? MP made a video bragging about paying $100,000 for I'm sorry, $60,000 in taxes every year. $60,000 in taxes every year is what he pays. Okay, so all this nonsense about these people being good people, that goes in my left one and out my right one. I'm letting them do what they do because it's telling me what we need to do. We need to continually expose these people. These people are worse than the Nazis. I don't care what nobody said. They're worse than the Nazis.
Absolutely. And again, and I think the reason why they should be exposed, especially when they do stuff like this, is so that God's name is glorified and his word vindicated. Because when we talk about the issues of morality, for example, what do we always say? We always say that atheism cannot provide an objective means or basis for morality.
Hey, Vecco, let me announce this, Vecco. Let me announce this. Yeah, Vecco, let me announce something. True appearances of G-Man, you really need to get on that, G-Man. Get a lawyer. I don't need a lawyer, True. I don't need a lawyer. You see, when they called today, they didn't hurt me. They hurt my boss. They hurt him. That's all you guys need to know. That's all you need to know. That's it. Okay? I can go get John. Let me tell you something. I'm not the one going to be paying for any of this stuff no more. Let me tell you something. It's going to get real on here soon. It's going to get real. I don't need to pay for a lawyer. I got one for free. Boy, I was jumping up and down. I was so happy when I heard that. Oh, God, man. Now all we got to do is send the proper authorities to the people's houses and whatnot. And you know who I'm going after. I've been salivating about this since day one. And I'm going to tell you something. It's coming, dude. I'm shutting him up once and for all. It's coming. Trust me. Let me tell you something. I was going to back off. I was calming down. I was going to get off of here. And I was going to, and then they bring me right back on here.
Yep.
You know what? Yep. They really want to do this in court? No problem. We're going to do this in court. Because that's the only way they're going to stop. And the only way to stop them is to kill the ringleader. And when I say kill him, let me be specific about what I'm talking about. When I say kill the ringleader, I mean put him in jail.
Should be able to trace the phone calls, find out where they come
from. Oh, I can't talk about that. Okay. Can't talk about that. Okay. So anyway, don't bring that up.
Well, I was going to say, Shani's, I want to respond to what Shani said. She says, they are coming to me to harass you and correct you. I'm not your mother. Right. And Shani, they're doing the same exact thing to me, too. What they try to do is they try to...
they want to see Christians fight.
You already know this. They'll go to each Christian individually, you know, the ones who are, you know, friends with you or, you know, talk to you more often.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to say, you need to bring correction. You know, it's funny how some of these atheists try to play the moral high ground as if they're the ones doing the right thing, that they're the good people and stuff. But yet, nobody wants to talk about all the horrible stuff they've done to you or even to some of us here in G+. So they want to try to play the moral high ground, act like they're the innocent ones. But then when you fight back and you start putting stuff against them, all of a sudden they want to lift the victim card and say, you know what, I didn't do nothing. I was just minding my own little atheist business. You know, but that's we all know that that's not the case.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just want to say to Shani that Shani, you're not alone. You know, I also got a message from well, I'll say from the atheist community.
Well, the reason why they want to do that because they want to divide and conquer. They want to see us fighting each other. And then I'm noticing a pattern, Veckel. A lot of people are starting to leave me comments, delete your YouTube channel, delete your YouTube. And I'm like, okay, so we see what the end goal is. They want me to leave YouTube again. All this is designed is to get me to quit doing my ministry and what I do here online and whatnot. Oh, they don't got to worry about it because, like I said, on Marked by God, I'm about to eliminate comments and chats. There ain't going to be no more chatting on my channel no more. If I don't see a moderator watching, I'm killing the live chat and I'm going to kill the comment section. They won't even be able to rate this. I don't even care if they're rating it right now because later on I'm just going to kill the rating system on here. You know what I mean? I don't care what these atheists think no more. YouTube is seeing them for who they are now. YouTube is seeing these people as nothing more than a bunch of drama whores, attention-seeking drama whores who don't got a life. They don't use logic, they don't use reason, and they're not very intelligent at all. You know what I mean? And that's how I'm looking at them. So You know.
Yeah, that's why they get so frustrated when, for example, when they talk to me, and they try to throw out certain accusations and certain insults at me, and I don't respond in the fashion that they want me to or that they expect. And the reason why I do that is because I feel sorry for some of these people, and for the rest, it just doesn't bother me.
Can you imagine if I took this stuff seriously? Can you imagine if I took this seriously and I started saying, maybe I should call the police and report how they're accusing me of fraud and make them provide evidence for this? And then they go, oh, they called his job and he has a... That's all you got? Because they don't know this, but they're about to meet my boss. They're about to meet him. He's going to warn these people. I'm going to put him on YouTube. I'm not playing around with these people. I'm not playing with them. I told people, if nothing else, if I die, not if I die, but if my channel should, if President Trump kills the internet for whatever, please understand, if President Trump kicks everybody off of YouTube or something happens, I am still going to legally go after this moron. And the reason why I feel like I got to do this, because until he sees that I am not playing with him, he's going to keep doing what he's doing. And that's it.
I know in the video, Dragnet is claiming that he had nothing to do with. But then again, it's Dragnet talking about.
Yo, do you realize how many people on YouTube alone would testify against that moron? I can subpoena every last one of these people if I want it. I don't care if you ain't got nothing to do with this. All you gotta do is be his friend and know what's going on. That's it. And I'm subpoenaing you.
I find it very hard to believe it's coming from Dragnet. So.
He had nothing to do with it, but he's enabling and encouraging and saying, hey, I'll talk to Gary Ridgway and stop him from calling your job. Yeah. He says this online. He tells everybody his personal... Dragnet, like I said, I personally believe there's something wrong with the guy, personally. Because he ain't working with a full deck of cards. Because a smart person would distance himself from this. He's encouraging this. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, I don't understand. He's like he's got the body of a 30 or a 40-year-old, but with the mind of a child. This guy doesn't get it. He thinks people are playing with him. You know what I mean? I got off of here. I was told, get off of here, G-Man. Calm down. Take a break. True told me this. Antonio told me this. A couple of other people were telling me I need to take a break and get off of here and whatnot. And I finally did it, and they're still talking about me. It's like, dude, I'm like, Mama, every single time I cut my computer on, I see my name in the title of somebody's videos. And I'm like, my God, these people. Yo, they're obsessed. And I'm telling you, bro, I'm telling you, I'm their heroine. And they can't let go of me. If I die tomorrow, they'll talk about me for the next 100 years. Oh, G-Man's been dead 100 years, but I could have swore that was a video he made. He came back from the dead. Look at what G-Man did. Our community is in it because of what G-Man did. You know what I mean? Come on now. Stop it. You either want me to leave you alone or you don't. Make your mind up.
They still be trying to control you or something.
They're going to my graveyard and say, hey, G-Man, we know you're dead and you're not but skin and bones, but we know you're fertilizer, but we know you snuck our room last night. These people crack me up.
Yeah, this is really, really sad. But in a way, I'm kind of glad this is happening, though, because, again, it just further validates, just like True said in his side chat here, it just further validates what we've been saying all along, all these years, about atheism not being able to give an account for objective morality.
Let me give you the full statement of what he said, though, Vecco. Vecco, let me give you the full statement of what he said when I was over there today when that call happened and whatnot, right? It was like because I told him that they that they called there again and whatnot, right? And then he's like, oh well, I guess we're gonna have to maybe forget the agreement about you coming back and everything and whatnot, and and I was like, oh. And I was planning on coming home. Like all of this happened like in a couple of minutes. Right? I was like, in my head, I was thinking, I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna rip them a new one on. And then he told me, no, we're not gonna do that. No, we're not gonna do that. And I can't tell you why. I gotta wait till I get up the show or whatnot. But they screwed up today. They screwed up today.
Oh, well, G-Man, I just want to set another record straight too.
Yeah.
Because apparently Holy Spackle and the rest of our atheist comrades think that Christians, including myself, have no desire to bring any type of biblical correction to you.
Okay, correct me, Vackle. So, what did I do wrong today? What did I do wrong today?
Here's what I was going to say. After she sent me, after she sent me the video, I watched it, and then immediately afterwards, that's when I sent you the link, and I sent you that message. You got the message on Skype. Yeah,
I saw the picture and everything.
I said, hey, brother, can you, I'm not accusing you of anything, but can you explain this?
Tell me something. Who made that poster?
Say it again?
Who made that poster?
I have no idea.
Because Spackle did that. Cussing's a sin, and so is being a busybody. The Bible tells us we should mind our own business and work with our own hands.
I think it's Red's channel. So the video's on Red's channel.
Oh, so Redline is talking about me again. So he is involved now.
I guess.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, what I was going to say is I watched the video. She sent me the video.
Mm-hmm.
And she also sent me an audio message saying, G-Man is a pathological lie, and I just cut it off because I wanted to see the video first. So then I watched the video, and it was 4 minutes, and you already know what happens in the video.
Yeah.
And immediately after I finished watching it, I said, all right, if he made a lie, then he needs to be confronted with it. But before I accuse him of lying, I'm going to ask him to simply do what she didn't want to do. She didn't want to do was ask you some questions.
Mm.
So that's when I sent you the link, along with the message saying, hey, brother, I'm not accusing you of anything. I just want to know, what are your thoughts on this? Right? Now, did Holy Spackle make a decision to do that? No.
Mm.
All she saw was a 4-minute video clip of this video that Red's Rhetoric put together, and she assumed that, just like what everybody else is trying to assert, that you're lying about not ever getting fired and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? And she didn't want to practice any type of real discernment. She just jumped to the conclusion that you're lying. And so when I try to ask her to do just that, listen, how do you know that G-Man didn't get his job back? She doesn't want to answer those kind of questions.
Hey, Vackle.
She wants to stay on the rhetoric that you never lost your job.
Hey, Vackle. I'm sorry, man, but I got to put some pressure on you, man. I got to get on you to get some biblical correction to Holy Spackle. She cusses a lot on her YouTube channel. She believes there's nothing wrong with being attracted to other women and stuff like that. Could you do me a favor, man, and just go to her in private and correct her on this stuff, man? Because she has a really bad potty mouth. She's got a really bad attitude. She's a busybody, Could you go over there and go correct her for me, please, man?
To be honest with you, G-Man, man, and I hate to say it this way, but I can't do that to a person like her. Because I don't consider her a sister. I don't. Exactly. I can't. And I'm not trying to be. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm not trying to be mean when I say that. I'm just speaking very honest. I don't consider her a sister. I will never worship with her. I will never fellowship with her based off of her attitude and the things she said about other Christians in the past. And she has made no effort to repent of it. Right now with her and I, it's a 1 Corinthians 5 issue. I'll respect her as a human being, but I cannot fellowship with her, and therefore I just have no desire at all to approach her about her position on anything. Homosexuality, the behavior of yourself and other Christians, and even Scripture. I just have no desire for it.
Exactly.
So I'm not saying that she's a Christian. I'm just saying that, in my view, she's not somebody that I would worship with.
Hand one over unto Satan for the destruction of the flesh. That's what the situation is with her. If she wants to sit there and please, she wants to please God mockers, then let her please God mockers.
Yeah, right. If she wants to interpret it that way, then that's between her and God. I have nothing to do with it. I have no desire whatsoever to worship with her or even to bring correction to her. But I will continue to bring exposure to any lies that she might try to put forth. So that's all I'm going to say.
Exactly. So, yeah, Vackle, man, my battery's almost dead, man. But I appreciate the talk. I gotta answer some of these questions from these folk on the live chat. All right.
All right, man. Well, I'll talk to you later. And if True is doing it, I know he's watching right now. True, if you're doing a hangout later on tonight, I will be available. I think briefly.
Okay. All right, man. God bless.
All right.
Keep bringing that correction. All right. Well, okay. So this is Ask GMan. So I'll let you guys ask whatever questions you guys want, because you guys keep sitting here talking about some I did this, that, and the other. So let's see your proof and your evidence for this. I'm assuming that you guys are not epistemists. You're not operating on faith here. You're operating on proof. So if you have proof for the slanderous claims that you're making, and you don't want to be blocked from this YouTube channel here on out, if you make a claim, back it up with proof, or my moderators are going to kick you out. I don't care if you don't watch me. Okay? So am I still looking into flat Earth? I believe that we never landed on the moon. I believe that there's a lot of evidence to suggest that we did not land on the moon. I will talk about that in a future GTV video, not on this channel. I don't believe that we should be listening to evolutionists if they're going to deliberately lie about what science is and what science is not. They lie and say that creationists are against science. We don't know anything about science. We hate science, even though I'm using a phone, I'm using a computer, I'm using a fan and things like that and whatnot. All these things that we can give scientists credit for, for helping us even put these barrels together and playing our games on our systems and whatnot. You know what I mean? But I refuse to talk to another person on here that will deliberately lie or take the word of a person on here who lies and says that we're against science when science is responsible for a lot of the things that I have right now. So GMan, can you look up and read the New Jersey statute? No, I can't. I'm not going to look that up. I want to know where this empirical data is, if I'm guilty of the things that you guys are talking about. Evidence, I don't even want to talk to you, dude, because all you do is lie when it comes to me, dude. Get lost, all right? And stay lost. Stop watching my YouTube channel, Evidence. I'm serious. I don't want to talk to you. All right? I believe you're a decent human being off of the internet, but on the internet, you don't seem to be man enough to be able to speak your mind on here and have an independent opinion other than these atheists on here. So I don't want to talk to you, man. I don't respond to your videos. I don't respond to you a lot, mainly because all you do is just repeat what the Piper tells you to say. Yes, I'm going to do the G podcast in September. I'm working on learning how to use OBS and some other programs right now. Cool, True. I might come. If I don't, then it's because I'm getting some sleep because I had a really hectic day today. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to try to do some construction work. Let me see. Exactly, Shani. Exactly. Remember, these are the same people that falsely called CPS on you. You know what I mean? Because they believe that they're judge, jury, and executioner. That's why when they stand before the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and they stand before our great judge in the next life, these people are going to get a major taste of their own medicine, a major taste of it, both in this life and in the life to come. So, I don't think there's anything else to talk about here. I'm not really interested in hearing about comments about fraud and all that other stuff and whatnot, because that's going to involve lawyers. That's going to involve you guys actually having to spend money and do something other than sit your behinds behind your computer and type. You're actually going to have to go to court with me and actually prove the things that you're saying. And I know you can't do it. So my boss is going to be the first person that's going to call you a liar, for starters. So You guys can give them 100 million fraud reports. You guys are also guilty of calling, unfortunately, this man's place of business and ordering food and all this other stuff to that place and whatnot. You know what I mean? And that's what you guys call moral. That's against the law over here, guys. Just want to let you know that. So you can call the police all you want. We got them patrolling this place all the time. That doesn't bother me. The news I got today, I don't even need to do a fundraiser for a lawyer. I don't even need to do a fundraiser for a lawyer. So, does anybody have any questions, though? I want to know if anybody actually has a question. Can somebody in my live chat use a little bit of logic and use a little bit of reason in my live chat and ask a question? Anything. Because if not, I'm going to wrap this up. Here we go. Because some people claim a Catholic cannot be saved, but I disagree because if their husband is saved, she is... What? Some people claim a Catholic cannot be saved, but I disagree because if her husband is saved, she is saved anyway. What Bible passage are you using to come to that conclusion? I think I know what you're talking about, but can I see the Bible passage you're talking about that proves that, warning good people? Let me see something here. Where's the question? Can you repost the question, please? My computer's kind of slow right now. Greatly appreciated if you can repost it. Wait a minute, hold on. GMan. Okay, here we go. GMan, marked by God. Can you talk about in the Bible is unbelieving wife counted for righteousness by a believing husband? No, she will not be counted for righteousness by the believing husband, but the believing husband might be able to win her over because of his good behavior and how he acts. But it doesn't mean that she's automatically saved. No, each individual on this planet must acknowledge the fact that we're sinners and that we must turn from those sins and place our faith and our hope in Jesus Christ and not in our own, not in my behavior or another human being's behavior. You have to place your faith in Jesus Christ so that your sins can be cleansed. Oh, Warning Good People was the one that was talking to Drag that day. Yeah, I was watching a Google Hangout that you was watching. How you doing, David Weiser? I was watching the Hangout that you was doing, True, where Dragnet was talking to somebody. Dragnet didn't even let the poor guy finish. He kept over-talking him. He was saying something about it being a defense mechanism by him. But he gets pretty mad when you don't let him finish talking, though. Is red still a target? No, red line is not a target. When I apologize to red line, I meant what I said. Just providing that red line keeps his word, that he keeps his name out of he keeps my name out of his mouth. I'll do the same thing on my channel. I'll leave him alone. How's my health? My back is doing a lot better, but my back's still like down here. I still get a lot of that tightness. So I'm really cautious when I bend down. I got to make sure I bend my knees. And it's affecting me when I'm trying to run and stuff. So I'm doing better, Shani. Thank you for asking. But I have not been getting any spasms or nothing like that. It just every now and then I get that tightness. And what I'll do is I'll lay down on the floor and have my feet up. Like my couch should be here. Have my feet up like this. And then I'll be flat on the, my back will be flat on the floor. Like an L. My feet will be up like this, but my legs will be down like this and my back will be flat. When my back is too tight, I'll try to rest it. Yeah, that could be what it is. Try not to pull nothing. Stop playing ping pong too much. I haven't played ping pong since that game I had with MP. Nah, they're not physically stalking me, Shanny. You know what it is, Shanny? I know who lives here in Jersey, and I know which atheists. See, what a lot of these knuckleheads tend to forget is I know who lives within this vicinity. You understand what I'm saying? We got a couple of Hebrew Israelites who know where I live. There's an atheist here who, to this very day, I believe, hasn't said anything. As a matter of fact, I should probably go to his house and ask him, did he actually give away my information? I might do that a little bit later. I won't tell you who I'm talking about, but y'all should know who it is by now. But no, he's not stalking me because I know what he looks like, and I would have fun. Nobody's stalking me over here. Well, Redline covered that. Redline told me that it was my fault, and he was actually right about that as far as like calling me and whatnot. But these people was told over and over and over not to do it, and they kept doing it. You know what I mean? The dumb thing about what they're doing now is they're saying, look at all the bad things that I'm doing, but they're deliberately and on purpose ignoring all of the things that they've been doing. They're ignoring all of that, and they believe that when they go into a court of law, that's how it works. They're just going to forget all. No, all of that stuff's going to be very important. All that's going to be very important, and all of that's going to get brought up, and they're going to want to know who instigated, who started all of this. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm not worried about it. They keep talking about the police and doing this and doing that. The more you call them, the more likely you're going to jail. I'm not going nowhere. I already know what I'm going to say and what I'm going to do. And no, I don't believe that all atheists, when I say all, I mean 100%. I don't believe that all atheists act the way these people are acting. These people are acting this way because they're mindless. They have to do what their leader is telling them to do. They can't tell him no because they serve him and they need to keep doing it. So I'm trying to break them free from his control so many times. It's not even funny, but you guys keep following him. Don't worry. You're going to see what's going to happen to your fearless leader soon enough. Like I said, I was going to leave this alone. I was going to walk away, come back and do my G podcast and let bygones be bygones. But these people will not leave me alone. So the only way, in my mind, true empiricism is correct about a lot of the things that he's been saying. He says that I need to that I need to take these people to court, and that's what's going to happen. See, the problem is, and this is True's problem. I'm sorry, not True's problem. This is Dragnut's problem. Dragnut knows who Gary Ridgway is. He knows who he is, and you all know what my theory about that is. See, I believe they're one and the same, and there's a bunch of them that share that account. I'm not stupid. If you watch the patterns that they've been doing, a lot of them are being him. As a matter of fact, I want to compare his voice with some of the voices I've heard on YouTube, and you guys will see what I'm talking about. Then they're threatening to send this same guy to this person's job and to this person's job and to this person's job and putting their information out there and whatnot. And he does it in a live Google Hangout. And you think I'm going to jail? Like I said, I'm not worried about you guys. Let me see something here. I keep hearing about people going to the police out here and they're calling them for this, that, and the other. Yeah, If you guys only knew. But no, I'm not dealing with Redline. The only way me and Redline's going to have a problem if Redline breaks his word. Oh, yeah, it's harassment, cyber stalking. Dragnut has already admitted that he has a spy out here watching me and everything else in the book. So, and he said all of this on camera, like the internet forgets. The internet doesn't forget. Brett King learned that a long time ago. The internet doesn't forget. Do I speak French? No. I know bonjour. That's about it. And chocolat bleu. I don't know no French. I'm trying to learn Creole because there's a lot of Haitians out here. Let me see. I ain't been watching Dragnut either. You know, so. How did they know where I work, Shani? The YouTube videos I was making. I went outside one time like a dummy. That's how they knew. I went outside like a dummy. But just because you know where I work doesn't mean that you have the right to falsely lie and say we're ordering Chinese food, construction material, and then calling all these people to come over there and whatnot. That doesn't give you the right to do that. In fact, that's illegal. Then you're calling during business hours, pretending that you want to do business. There was a time when we Christians got on here and we used to think atheists was so intelligent. We used to get back in private conversations and go, so-and-so knows a lot about this particular topic. Go talk to this person. We don't do that no more. Now we just avoid talking about you guys altogether. There's nothing intelligent about you guys whatsoever at all. It's nothing I'm going to learn from watching an atheist YouTube channel. I'm not going to learn nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know, one of them just randomly called there. I didn't even know I was going to be there today. So they might be tracking my phone. I don't know. I have a theory with it. But this phone's not even on. I have this phone. So maybe one of them got into my email account. That might be what they did. I don't know. But I turned off my GPS on my phone today. So after that happened, I turned my GPS on my phone off. Nobody else has any more questions. I'm going to wrap this up. Well, that's what I think they're doing. I think they're using my phone to track me, to figure out where I'm at and where I'm going. So I can go get hired at PC Richards, or I can go get hired at McDonald's. I can get a job in a corporate office. They're going to know where I'm at with the GPS thing. So what I got to start doing is leaving my phone here. You know, that's what I was doing before. You know, and it's kind of messed up that I can't even bring my phone with me. Or what I can do is I can sign out of my Google account. I can cut my phone off or sign out of my Google account, and they won't be able to follow me that way either. Like I said, I'm working on some things. I also heard if you get aluminum foil and you wrap it around your phone, that prevents them from being able to find you or whatever. Now, notice this, guys. We went from talking about whether or not God existed to morality, which we've defeated them in all of these topics. And make no mistake about it, Christianity has won as far as these arguments go. Make no mistake about it. We went from arguing about those things, okay, to talking about where GMan works. What's GMan's phone number? Where does he live? Who is he with? What kind of place he has? How tall is he? His clothes don't fit. What does that got to do with anything? So I don't care about that stuff. Listen to me. If you're smarter than me, if you're taller than me, you wear better clothes than me. Only thing I care about at the end of the day is that your soul ends up being with God and you do not be tormented day and night. That is what I'm all about. I don't want you to go to hell. At the end of the day, when you sum everything up, at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to go to the lake of fire. Nobody. That is what I'm all about. What you guys are all about, I don't got to listen to me. I'm still trying to figure out why you guys are on YouTube. Oh no, let me tell you something, David Weiser. God's gonna throw a lot of these people into the lake of fire. Some of these people I think are eventually gonna wake up and come to Christ. Because they see the hypocrisy what's going on here. They don't want to admit it in public because you know these guys would just bully them. And not everybody can sit here and take the amount of bullying that I'm dealing with. But at the end, cyberbullying is against the law too. I just want to put that out there. Cyberbullying is against the law, especially in the UK. That's why I literally have to train my mind to like ignore people like Clipjumper and ignore the UK crowd when they're coming over here and doing that. G-Man, do you believe in once saved, always saved? No, I don't. I used to, and I might go back to it again. It's just that I see too many passages in scripture that suggest that a person can fall away. Now that's different. Me talking about a person falling away is a lot different than saying that somebody can lose their salvation. Now, I do want to say something about Christian anarchists because he made a video about me. What's this video he made called? He made a video talking about G-Man messed up or something like that. And I noticed that the only time Christian anarchists, this believer in Jesus Christ, wants to talk about this particular believer is when he says that I screwed up or something like that. But this is the same guy who says that you can, in the last days, you can take the mark of the beast and you're still going to go to heaven. You can still go to heaven. Even though the Bible says the exact opposite. And he has yet to repent of that. He also believes in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 4, that the God of this world is Jesus. And he hasn't repented of that yet. I notice that all of the so-called Christians that are coming after me are the terror variety. When Vecco says something to me, I got to listen. When Shani for Christ says something to me, I got to listen. When True Empiricism or Antonio or one of these real brethren say something to me, I got to listen. When I start listening to these wolves in sheep clothing, I don't know what they got to say. And me and Vecco might have a little bit of a disagreement about Christian anarchists, but I believe he's in the same boat as Holy Spackle, if you ask me. I don't believe that Christian anarchist is being very objective about what's going on online right now. I don't believe he's being objective at all. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I'm gonna let all of you guys go over there and support your fearless leader. He needs all the help he can get because his previous video, he only got like 128 views or whatever. So he needs your help. Everyone go to his channel. I'm referring to Dragnet. Go to his YouTube channel and support his random musings, his mumbling, his stupidity, his lack of logic, his lack of reason, his lack of education, his lack of facts, his lack of everything. The one thing I will give Dragnet credit with when he does talk about a particular topic is when we start talking about humanism, he makes a little bit of sense. But aside from that, listening to Dragnet makes my ears hurt. So you guys go do that. I got some work back here I got to do. You all have a wonderful day and God bless you.